Good afternoon and welcome to Rickmansworth station. So I said I was cracking on well with these and we're only 2 stops away from London Marylebone. So again, we'll have a little look around and welcome once again to Down the Line. So it turns out that so far Rickmansworth is the oldest station I've visited yet along this journey. So it was opened in 1887, of course, you know by who, and obviously is with the inclusion of Chiltern and London Underground services, and also is managed by London Underground. But no, looking at it, you can tell there used to be a lot more here. There's a side platform here, and it's probably a 10-metre stretch of track, and that's it, but you can tell that was obviously used for something else. But no, early impressions, it's all right. Better than Chorleywood. Better than Chorleywood. After my visit to Chorleywood station, I wasn't expecting Rickmansworth to look like this. Although I have to say, I am quite a fan of curved platform stations, as you get a better viewpoint and is more aesthetically pleasing for your camera angles. Not to mention, there are quite a few historical aspects which I have researched and will tell you very shortly. Right, so I've done a bit of research on that third bay platform, which is here. And that was the old platform for the shuttle service which they had to Watford, which closed in 1961. I do like that they've kept it and not, got rid of it totally. And the slight stretch of track there. So it just suggests the idea, even before you know that, like I did earlier, it suggests the idea that something used to be there. So the curiosity, it runs wild, but you've got to find these things out. The learning experience that you can get from visiting many railway stations is what makes this all the more worthwhile, and it definitely helps you to understand the modern day versions of these stations, even if I do wish I could go back in time and see these stations for what they really were back in their heyday. This was opened as the Metropolitan Railways extension from Pinner. However, a couple of years later, they extended the line to Chesham. So obviously with railways, they do it bit by bit and things like that. And if you're going to travel here, you are still in Travel Card Zone 7. So yeah, not too far away from Chorleywood, but I do prefer this station. It looks a lot better. The line here has such a big history that it seems almost unfair for passengers nowadays who, like myself, have missed out on so much. But as I previously mentioned, I will return to look at the Metropolitan line in more detail when I come and visit Chesham, and how excited I am for that. So as it happens, this station is actually one of the few on the London Underground which is the driver changeover point and also is where they're based. So no, I thought, to be fair, that there would be quite a lot of them, but it turns out there's only a few. But no, cool fact. Amongst the learning and the excitement, it was time to get myself ready and head on to the next service onto the penultimate station along my Chiltern journey, and that station is Harrow-on-the-Hill. And for a spoiler, rather than the 2 platform designs that you've seen so far, that will all be about to change. I say it's been quite nice standing here at Rickmansworth and looking at the history here, although we are now done. But no, I've enjoyed it, like I said, to find out about the shuttle service to Watford, things like that. It's great, that's why we do this. And like I said, 2 stops away from London Marylebone, so just waiting for the next service to take me to Harrow-on-the-Hill. But no, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time down the line.